Guys, what's up? Finally back with a new video. Been a little under the weather, which is why I haven't been doing anything new. As you can see here, this video is going to be all about my favorite tag team, the Midnight Express, and their manager, Jim Cornette. I apologize in advance because there will be some duplication from previous videos, but there is some stuff that I have not had in other videos, and it's going to end on something really cool, which is another pickup from The Gathering. So we're going to start here. We've got the Jim Cornette Legends action figure. Sorry about the glare. Got this off his website, and if you've listened to his shows, gives warnings when things are getting low, and he mentioned that on one of his shows, so I picked it up. And to date, I think they still haven't gotten more of them. Then we got a very hot item. Got this when it came out. The Midnight Express and Jim Cornette 25th anniversary scrapbooks. Got a lot of results in there. Cornette kept notebooks of everything, so there's some amazing information in here with attendance and payoffs. And this is a very hot item. Goes for several $100s if you can find one. Next up, I believe this was also around the 25th anniversary. I had gone to a Ring of Honor show in, I want to say 2004, around that time. And I basically went because it was a Midnight Express reunion. And they had Cornette, Bobby, Dennis, and Stan all there signing. And that's why Stan signed this photo, because they basically had them signing all the photos, even though there were different incarnations of the team. Then we go to this bad boy from The Gathering, and you can see this is with all the members of the Midnight Express. Got the original Midnight Express of Randy Rose, Loverboy Dennis, and then the later Cornette Express of Eaton and Lane with those replica NWA tag belts. And of course, Eaton and Condrey were the first incarnation of the Cornette Midnight Express and really brought that team back. Over here, you can see it's very worn. This is the PWI pinup of my favorite version of the Midnights with Bobby and Stan. And the reason it's so weathered is because this is from my original copy in probably 1987. So I have toyed with the idea, if there's ever another signing that I go to and they're there, maybe getting a fresh one signed. I mean, this has even got the tape from when it was on my walls. So that one's actually out a little bit. Yeah. But it's got the tape from when it was taped to my wall as a teenager. This is just something extra I had picked up at The Gathering. It might have been in another video, but I like that they had the US tag belts. And these are the magazines, which I know were in a previous video, but in case you hadn't seen it, I'll go through it again. You've got The Wrestler, January 89, with the headline, "The Horsemen Destroyed the World Title Gain, but the Midnight Express still must prove themselves." And you see them with the US tag titles and the world tag titles, who at that time were the only team to ever have that feat. The Steiners may have eventually done it too. Signed by Cornette, Eaton, and Lane. If you go back, the thing you see now is Stan Lane just signed Stan Lane. At the Ring of Honor, he was actually signing Sweet Stan Lane, so I was happy to get that. This was definitely in a previous video. You've got all the Midnights. They were doing a feud with Cornette's Midnight versus the original Midnight with Paulie Dangerously, of course, Paul Heyman now. And the cool thing with The Gathering is I got to just about complete this magazine except for Paul. Hope to do that. Now, let's get to the biggie here. You can see this is just the original Midnight, but take a good look at those jackets, because I picked up Dennis's jacket. You can see the photos right there. And he included a bandana. I don't know if it's the bandana in the picture. It's hard to tell. But going to the back, you can see, there it is. It's spelled differently, but that is the jacket, Original Midnight Express. This is not under glass. I don't have the room. I'm going to try and turn it a bit so you guys can see it. But yeah, you can definitely see better there. That is the real McCoy. Jim Cornette had that at his booth, I want to say halfway in, and said inquire. I was afraid to inquire, but we managed to reach a deal. And for you guys that don't know, Dennis has had a battle with throat cancer. He's been successful, but with that comes some medical bills. And I not only wanted this for my collection, but wanted to help the guy as well. So now that we've shown everything, I'm going to go back a little so you guys can see the whole setup. So that's it. As always, thanks for watching. Keep checking back.